If you have a low-resolution logo that looks blurry, pixelated, or jagged, and you want to make it look crisp and high quality inside Photoshop, this tutorial is going to show you the clean vector conversion method. This is the professional standard when you need a logo that can be resized much larger in the future without losing quality. Before we begin, if this video helps you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Photoshop tutorials just like this. Alright, let's jump into it. The first thing you need to understand is that the problem with a low-resolution logo is usually not the colors or the design itself. The issue is that it was built from pixels, so when you enlarge it too much, the edges start to break apart. The goal here is to convert that pixel-based artwork into a cleaner vector shape inside Photoshop, so it can scale much better and stay sharp. Step 1 is to select your logo artwork. You can do this using the Magic Wand tool by pressing W, or you can go up to Select and choose Color Range if you want a little more control. Click on the solid color area of your logo and start building the selection carefully. What you want to see is the marching ant selection outline tracing the logo silhouette as accurately as possible. Take your time here, because the cleaner your selection is, the better your final result will be. If the logo has a simple solid color, this step is usually very fast. If the logo has multiple solid sections, you may need to repeat the selection process for each part. The key is to make sure you are selecting the actual logo shape and not accidentally grabbing too much of the background. If needed, zoom in a little so you can check the edges more closely before moving on. Once the selection is active, step 2 is to convert that selection into a path. To do that, switch to a marquee tool first, such as the rectangular marquee tool. Then right-click inside the active selection on your canvas. From the menu that appears, choose Make Work Path. This is where Photoshop starts turning your pixel selection into a more editable vector-style outline. When the Work Path dialog box opens, set the tolerance to about 1.0 or 2.0 pixels. A lower tolerance gives you a tighter path that follows the original shape more closely, which is usually better for logos. If you go too high, the path may simplify too much and lose important detail. After you set the value, click OK. At this point, your selection will transform into a thin vector wireframe, which is exactly what you want. Now for the third step, we're going to create an infinite vector shape. Go to the top menu bar, click Layer, then choose New Fill Layer and select Solid Color. When Photoshop asks you to confirm, click OK. A color picker will appear, and here you need to choose the correct color for your logo. Match the original logo color as closely as possible, then click OK again. What Photoshop is doing here is using that path to build a clean fill layer based on the vector outline. This is what makes the logo much more scalable and professional looking than simply enlarging the original low-resolution image. The edges should now look far smoother, and because it is based on shape information instead of only pixels, you will have a much better result for future resizing. If you want, you can now check the layer structure and make sure the new solid color fill is sitting correctly with the path-based shape. You can also duplicate or organize the layers if your logo has multiple colors or multiple parts. The same process can be repeated for each section of the logo until the entire design is rebuilt in a cleaner format. After that, zoom in and inspect the edges carefully. If anything looks slightly off, you can go back and adjust your selection or remake the path with a different tolerance value. Sometimes a small tweak makes a big difference, especially when you are working with older logos, screenshots, or compressed images that have already lost some quality. And that's the basic clean vector conversion workflow for turning a low-resolution logo into a much better, high-resolution version in Photoshop. It is a simple method, but it is one of the most effective ways to make logos look sharper and more usable for future projects, banners, thumbnails, or print work. If this Photoshop tutorial helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next step-by-step editing guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.